Our today's topic is present indefinite. An action which is being performed in present and we are sure about it, or some regular habit. So let us discuss some rules and regulations about this tense. You can also call this tense simple tense as well. So first of all, for recognition, we have to know, or we have to keep this thing in our mind, that we use first form of verb in this tense. First form of verb. So other thing which we use in this tense, or other point which is important to remember for this tense, is that we also add s or es or es with this first form of verb. Now let us discuss what are the points, or where we have to add s with first form, or where we have to add es with first form of verb. All those verbs, those end on these specific alphabets, or you can say last word or ending words, where which came in these sentence, there we have to add es. These words, with these words we used to add es in present indefinite tense with positive sentences. With the rest of the sentences, or with the rest of verbs, we add s. We add s. So let us take an example. We have example, or example word go. So it ends on o. Then while translating this sentence, we have to add es. If we have the word teach, so we can see that we have word ending ch, so we will add es. But if we have word walk, or verb walk, so there is no similar word ending in this word, then we add s. So we can see in the positive sentences of present indefinite, we have to add s or es, and we clearly see that es will be added in with these verbs, or the verbs where they end in these specific words, rather than all those verbs those end in otherwise these words, there we add s. So this is the case with positive sentences of present indefinite. Now let us discuss positive or negative sentences of present indefinite. All those singular sentences where our subject is singular, there we can add does not. Where we have to add does not with negative sentences. Okay ji. With singular verb, or where we have singular subject, there we have to add does not and no change in verb. When our subject is singular and we have to make it this sentence negative, there we have to add does not, and we don't change in verb. There is no need of adding s and es, because we have given this s or es to this do. But when our subject is plural sentence or subject, there we have to use do not and no change in verb. So what we have to remember for present indefinite, these three things, where we have to add s or es, then with those how many subjects or what are the words where we have to add s or es or does not. When there is does not, we have to make no change with verb, and when there is use of do not or our subject is plural, there we don't have to use, or there we don't have to change any change in subject. That's all for today.